What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another VR video. Today we're going to be going over all the new stuff coming to the Cow Valley update, and we're going to be going over the Aurasaurus and how to get that. And sorry if I sound sick, I feel like all the VR YouTubers get sick at the same time, but that's no excuse. I'll be here to give you guys the greatest update video. And plus, the giveaways are back. I'll be giving away one Dilo egg, and you'll be able to get my shirt. The giveaway is just for one Dilo egg, but since we need to be in the same lobby to trade for it, you'll be able to grab this bad boy as well. So quickly, make sure you enter. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment down your MetaQuest username. The giveaway is ending tomorrow, Wednesday, January 28th. It'll be late at night, so if you're seeing this on Wednesday, you still have time to enter. Quickly, put your MetaQuest username down in the comments. Enough yapping. Let's get into all the new stuff. So quickly, I want to talk about one of these store items, and hold on, let me go put it on. Yeah, it's this plunger hat right here. So if you don't know who Flushy VR is, I'll put him on screen now. Obviously, you can see that his character has this little plunger on his head, hence the name Flushy. And if you didn't know this, most of the Creator Cosmetics, like the Galley hat and the blue shell, this thing right here, they were in the item shop before they actually became Creator Cosmetics. Again, sorry if I sound terrible this video, dude. I'm so stuffed up. So if you don't know what a Creator Cosmetic, boom, this is what they look like. They'll appear in creator huts. Now the owner has one, the moderators have one, and I think the community managers have one. So it's not just for YouTubers, but there are only a couple YouTubers that have their own item in game. So you guys know, I have my shirt right here, boom, that's one Creator Cosmetic. Then you've got Scooby the Monkey's mustard cookie. Then you've got Just Toasty's logo. It's his channel logo. It's on a shirt just like this. And finally, you have J-Man Curly's cosmetic, which I literally haven't seen in game yet. I know J-Man would never watch this, but hit me up. I want that cosmetic. Even if it's just to get on for 1 second, I want that cosmetic. Dang, now I know how you guys feel about this shirt. Maybe I should go harass J-Man Curly. So what I think is happening with this plunger cosmetic is one of two things. Either one, they were trying to get Plushy VR to play this game and he either didn't want to or whatever happened behind the scenes and they just put it into the shop. Or they're getting this item ready. Maybe they want a couple people to have it, just like the blue shell and the galley hat. So maybe, I don't know if this could be correct, but maybe this will be a creator item in the future. And if you didn't know, Plushy VR is a pretty big YouTuber. So if you think about it, you can easily invest into a Creator Cosmetic right now. Don't go buying it thinking this is 100% confirmed. I don't know. This is just what a lot of the community is thinking. But like I said, the blue shell was in the shop. The galley hat was in the shop. My shirt wasn't in the shop. I don't think there's ever been any shirt designs in the shop. But items like this might be a good investment. I may be a little biased here, but these Creator Cosmetics are some of the best cosmetics in the game. So that's all I'm saying. You might be able to invest into a Creator Cosmetic right now. So that was the last update loot. What's coming to this week's update? So the map behind me, Hog Valley, is going to be changing to Cow Valley, even though I think it should be called Milk Meadows because it won the poll. I've already said my piece about it. I'll be calling it Milk Meadows from now on, and if you want to correct me in the comments, thank you for the engagement. But anyways, this is what the map's supposed to look like. We did get a couple of these pictures weeks ago. We kind of know what's gonna be going on in Cow Valley. However, last weekend during the owner Q&A on Saturday, he revealed a little bit more to us. So these pictures should be on screen right now. You should see like floating apples, and then you should see the cow in game with like milk water around him. All right, how am I gonna explain this? So okay, we don't know 100% how this works. The owner did say this, but the owner also said whatever he says isn't 100%, so don't hold me 100% to this, but this is what the owner said. So those apples, you're either going to need a flying dinosaur or a high jumping dinosaur to hit them down, and those will eventually come down and you got to feed them to the cow. And once you feed enough apples to the cow, he's going to start spraying milk everywhere. Now, I know this is insane for me to even say, but how the milk is going to work, it's going to work like XP coming out of the Ender Dragon. And if you don't understand that reference, go play Minecraft. I don't know what you're doing. In Minecraft, though, when you beat the Ender Dragon, he just explodes with XP. So this is basically what's going to be happening with the cow. I don't know how we're going to get the XP from the milk when it eventually starts coming from the cow. I don't know if we're going to have to like catch it, if we're going to have to like sit in it. I mean, just explaining this is crazy. Hey, I'm down for the weird and wacky though. I'm excited for this. And one of the really cool things about this map is it seems like we're getting all new alphas for it. So some information we got in the past, I don't know if it's been 100% confirmed yet, but apparently we were supposed to get a Aurasaurus Rex as one of the alphas in the Cow Valley. Dang, I just said Cow Valley. Milk Meadows. We were supposed to get new alphas in Milk Meadows. However, in the video the owner showed us in the Q&A going through the whole map, when he got to the alpha area, we saw what looked like a Shelvedon. I didn't get to study this picture, so it's on screen right now. That was one of the alphas in the video he showed us. I don't know if we're getting the Aurasaurus Rex anymore as the alpha. Hopefully though, imagine the Aurasaurus Rex and a tank as the alpha. That would be really good. If you've been playing this game long enough, you know they've been cycling through the same alphas over and over again, so it's good to see new dinosaurs finally get their alpha rolls. And if you're wondering if the cow is the thing that we're going to be having the community event through to get the Aurasaurus, if you don't know what the Aurasaurus is, the Aurasaurus was an art competition that UGG had. They basically just posted, hey, we want to call a dinosaur the Aurasaurus. Draw it and show us what it should look like. There was tons of cool submissions, tons of great artwork, but one did eventually have to get chosen, and boom, it's on screen right now. This was the drawing. So in the drawing, it looks a little more furry, not like feathers, but like actual fur. However, when they put it into the game, they kind of changed that fur to a galaxy texture. And I'm not putting down the original artist for this because the design of the dinosaur is really cool, but the galaxy effect is a really cool idea that UGG had. And I think it earns the name the Aurasaurus with that galaxy effect because no other dinosaur has that in game. This is almost like when moving camos came out in Call of Duty. This is going to change everything. And if you're wondering, is the Aurasaurus going to be in the shop available for us to buy? Right now, it doesn't seem like it. Now, let me explain. So we know the Aurasaurus is going to be a part of a community event. So if you don't know what a community event is, usually VR games have like a task that everyone needs to complete. For example, there's this game called Sail VR where you're a pirate and you need to get treasure. So they had this little like treasure dumping area in the middle of the map and everyone would go dump their treasure there. And it would count every single person who put that treasures in, and it would be like a global number for everyone to see. We don't know what it could be yet. It could be feeding the cows the apples. It could be killing the new little cows. Who knows? As a community, we might have to kill like 5 million cows. Again, I'm not saying this is 100% the task, but we know we are getting a community task, so get ready to grind. Now, back to the Aurasaurus. Once we, as a community, complete this task, we're all going to get a Aurasaurus, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we're going to get every single Aurasaurus, and if you want to know what the Aurasaurus color schemes look like, boom, they're on screen right now. So as a community, we got to complete this event, and once we complete it, we're going to get the Aurasaurus. Now, I don't know if the Aurasaurus is going to be in the shop, because like I just showed you, there's a ton of color schemes for it. Who knows, maybe the Aurasaurus will be in the shop, but that one that we're showing on screen right now is going to be like the community event one. I don't know. What do you guys think about the Aurasaurus down below? Again, I think the color scheme is really cool. I think the design is really good. They picked a really good art submission. And sadly, I'm not a part of the team or anything, so I didn't get the pick. And speaking of part of the team, for some reason, people think I'm the owner, I'm the admin, or whatever of this game. I'm not a community manager. I'm not an admin. I'm not a moderator. I'm just a content creator for this game. And finally, let's talk about the new dinosaurs. So one new dinosaur we are 100% getting this week. It's a fusion. We are getting a fusion between the Razor Claw and the Swoop Jaw. The Razor Swoop, Claw Jaw, Swoop Swoop, Razor Razor, whatever you want to call it, we are getting a fusion between those two. Seriously though, it's called the Swoop Claw and we did get the color schemes for it. They should be on screen right now. I don't know if these are the early color schemes, so a lot of people, if you've been around UGG for a long time, you know they usually leak what the color schemes look like, and then when they actually come out, they look a little different. So I don't know if these are the early models or these are the finished models. We won't know till they come out, but this is what they're supposed to look like. Really cool. So if I were you, I'd be trading for a Razor Claw or a Swoop Jaw right now if you don't already have one. I honestly don't know how that's going to work. If I had to guess, it'd still be a flying dinosaur because that'd be a huge downgrade to put your flying dinosaur in and then it's just a land dinosaur. So if I had to take a guess just based off of function, it's still going to be a flying dinosaur after you fuse it. Now, let's talk about a dinosaur that's not coming this week, but it is coming in the future. We are getting the Aurasuarus, and yes, haha, funny name, Unk, but it's called the Aurasuarus because it's going to be based off the Ankylosaurus. And if you don't know what an Ankylosaurus is, it's those cool dinosaurs with the little, whatever that medieval weapon was called on the end of their tail. That dinosaur that can just, boom, fling its tail into your face and absolutely ruin your day. I don't know if this is another art submission. I don't know if this is another shop dinosaur. I don't know if this is a boss, but it is a cool idea for a dinosaur and I love the name. And that's all the new stuff coming to the update this week. My voice is absolutely dying. I'm going to go edit this and rest. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.